Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning on this second day of June. It is a new month. It is a new month. It is a new month. I am back. I am excited. New things, uh, new perspectives, new vision, new language, new drive, new everything. And I just want to say that Self Love Ministry is coming back in a new form. We're coming back in a new form. We're coming back as God downloaded into my soul the month of May because it was mental health awareness month. God said your ministry will move forward, allowing mental health to be one of those things that are addressed. So the new and improved self-love ministry is a ministry where our mental health matters. It is a ministry where our mental health matters. And here's the reason why. Because when we can tap into our mental health, when we can begin to mentally become stable, emotionally become stable, physically become stable, and spiritually become stable, we then are able to unlock the key to our uniqueness. To unlock the key to our uniqueness. Each and every one of us has something that is unique about us, but we'll never be able to tap into that thing. We'll never be able to understand. We'll never be able to recognize that thing if we are mentally disturbed, emotionally disturbed, physically disturbed, and spiritually distracted. So on this morning, I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to just treat your mental health as a priority. Let it be a priority in your life. Not too much that I want to say. I was just excited to come back and do a video this morning. But what I will say, ending this video, this is something that I had to deeply go into prayer about. I had to deeply talk to God about. I believe it was the first beginning, the end of April, the beginning of May. I felt a shifting coming in my ministry. I felt the shifting coming in my soul. I felt some things transpiring, didn't know which direction or when it was going to happen. I addressed it and I just let God have his way. But one of the things that I had to really pray for during this process was that God would give. I had to just pray for God to give me grace. Give me grace for other people. People that I may not understand. People with intentional actions. People that are just aiming and plotting and that are just unhappy. People that I don't understand. People that it takes a lot of tolerance and people that may have embedded a sense of frustration that may have affected me from who God has called me to be, what he wants me to do. And I just had to be honest with myself and become aware and take those things to God. So I want to just encourage everybody on today that if your soul is disturbed, your mind is disturbed, your body is disturbed, your spirit is disturbed, and if you find yourself in a place where you can identify people, spirits, places, things, vices, whatever the thing may be, that you go to God and you ask God for two things as the Holy Spirit just downloaded in me. One, a prayer of grace. Because people are going through things. Some people have settled. Some people are comfortable. some people are trying. Not everybody's actions and habits and are intentional. Some people are just stuck. They're just stuck. They're just bound. They're trapped. They don't even recognize it. And we let these things take us off course. We have to be mindful of that. So the prayer of grace. Then the second thing is the Holy Spirit just downloaded in my soul is the prayer of gratitude. The prayer of gratitude. That despite what we had to endure, despite what we're going through right now, we're still standing. We still have life. We still have breath. God is still supplying our every need. And it may not be like we want it to be, but we're still alive. Somebody didn't wake up this morning. Somebody lost a family member or a friend yesterday, just last night, maybe early this morning. But we're blessed that none of those things touched us. The prayer of grace and the prayer of gratitude, two things that definitely needs to take place when you're at a point of shifting, changing, transformation, seeking restoration. Two things that definitely needs to be addressed as we step into our healing journey, recovery journey, whatever journey that you're on. Those two things, prayer of grace and a prayer of gratitude. Just being able to be honest with God. Because there is a level of awareness that we must have before we can even expect God to do his part. Even when God does his part, there's a level of accountability that we must bring to the table. So on this morning, I just wanted to come in just to say that. I am glad to be back. Don't know how often I'm going to be doing morning videos because I'm just going with the flow. I'm just doing it as God gives it to me. But there are some things that I will be posting on my pages to let you know when I'm doing something, so that if you want to be a part of it, if you want to connect with me and my ministry, you will be able to do so. So be blessed and have a great day. Until next time, be safe.